My beloved child, you did not arrive here by accident, you were led, and now I ask you to prepare your heart to receive. Before I say more, know that I am not asking for anything grand. I ask for one thing, something simple yet deeply significant, a promise. Promise me in this very moment that you will remain with me until the end of this message. Do not rush. Do not let anything distract you or pull you away, for every word that follows is a seed I am sowing into the soil of your life, a seed that carries the power to transform your present reality and open doors you never even dared to dream of. If your heart is ready and your spirit is truly hungry for life, then now, yes, right now, declare it by writing, Lord, I remain, I listen, I am ready. Let that declaration become the key that unlocks the treasure of promises waiting for you. For you, when you dare to speak, when you choose to commit, you are moving in faith, and that act of faith will stir heaven, shift the spiritual realm, and open the gates of divine blessing over your life. My beloved child, I know the long days you've endured, the sleepless nights, and the countless questions left unanswered. I know the moments when it felt like everyone was moving forward while you remained behind, lost in a journey whose destination you no longer even recognized. That is why I've called you here today. I do not want you to walk another step in uncertainty. I want you to receive clarity, direction, and confirmation, not from the world, but from me. In the stillness of the night, in the moments when no one else could see, when you sat quietly in the corner of your room, staring into the void with a heart heavy with cares, I was there. In moments when your tears flow silently, when your questions linger unspoken, and all that escapes is a faint whisper, Lord, what am I to do? I have listened to you. Every tear you shed has been seen, and every sigh from your heart has been met with the solace I have provided from above. I understand, dear one, the burdens you carry that remain unspoken. I understand the struggles that lie beneath your tired expression. I recognize the burden of financial strain that lingers beside you, the anxiety over overdue payments, the concern for the meals of the coming days, and the overwhelming sense of duty that makes you question your ability to bear it all. You've inquired, why do I persist in prayer when it appears that nothing is transforming? When will the winds turn in my favor? I, your compassionate Father, speak this to you now. Your circumstances have not gone unnoticed by me. I have always been present, even when my quietness led you to believe I had distanced myself. Understand, dear one, that in your times of deepest solitude, I was right there beside you. I have been diligently creating ways that remain unseen to you, dispatching guardians to support you, protecting you from threats you were unaware of. And day by day, hour by hour, I have been preparing for you a time of blessings so plentiful that it will surpass anything you can envision. Today, the message I share with you is the response to the quiet hopes you've held in your heart for an extended period. This is not simply a source of comfort. It is a divine affirmation proclaiming, I am still present. I continue to stand by your side. I continue to press forward. This is the sign you sought, not a loud proclamation from above, but the soft whisper that awakens your spirit within. This is the living testimony that I hear every whispered cry, that I never overlook the hearts that ache toward me. In times of struggle, you might not see it, but I have been supporting you in my own unique manner. As long as you continue to breathe, stand tall, and possess the ability to love, that is evidence that my grace remains upon your life. And now I wish to share this with you. Your current journey is not the conclusion, but rather the start of a remarkable transformation. The struggles with finances, the setbacks in your career, the silence from your applications, they are not meant to break you, but to mold you into the person capable of receiving and managing the great blessings that are on the horizon. I understand that you have faced moments of deep despair, yet it is your steadfast commitment, your choice to continue praying, to show kindness, and to trust in me despite the silence, that is the most cherished gift you can offer. I do not expect perfection. I yearn for a genuine spirit that perseveres, and you have exemplified that. Thus, I now find the courage to share my thoughts with you. The cold of winter is giving way, and a fresh light is on the horizon. It is not necessary for you to grasp every aspect of my actions. You only need to take my hand and believe that every step, even through the shadows, is leading you to the promised land. The job you've been waiting for, I am choosing the perfect moment to place it in your hands. The financial breakthrough you've longed for, I am storing it up for you, and when I release it, it will far exceed anything you imagined. You do not live by chance or luck. You live under the provision of a Father who knows every need, every desire of your heart. I declare this with absolute certainty. Not a single moment of waiting in faith has been wasted. Not one of your prayers has vanished into the void. All have been stored in golden bowls in heaven. And now those bowls are tipping and pouring out over your life. You will see. Soon your eyes will witness a visible shift. Doors you thought were sealed shut will suddenly swing wide open. Relationships once broken will be given the chance to mend. Circumstances you thought could never turn will be reversed by my mighty hand. But I urge you to cling to one important truth. Continue to have faith. Continue to spread kindness and positivity. Continue to lift your voice in prayer, even if it feels like your words are just soft sighs of fatigue. Continue to pursue my presence, not solely for salvation, but out of your deep love for me. For you have faith in my steadfastness. When you decide to place your faith in me amidst the uncertainty, you open the door for extraordinary blessings. When you show reverence in your moments of need, you invite the blessings of the heavens. My dear one, I am coming closer to you, more united than ever before. Ready your heart to embrace the change that has been set aside for you. Shift your focus away from scarcity and embrace a vision of hope and belief. For I am the one who provides sustenance in times of need, nourishment from the heavens, and abundance in moments of struggle. You are always remembered. You are never alone. You are the one I cherish deeply, the one I hold dear, the one I have selected to carry out a remarkable mission through. And this message today stands as the proof. Welcome it as a divine mark from above. Hold on to each word with care, for they will serve as the bedrock upon which you will remain steadfast in the times ahead. My dear one, I understand that there are times when you find yourself in the stillness of the night, your heart burdened with questions that seem to linger without resolution. There are moments when you may sense a deep solitude in this expansive world, as if your heartfelt prayers are drifting away into silence. As you observe those around you, you notice many flourishing, their professions secure, their lives filled with ease, and their paths ahead illuminated. Even in the midst of challenging times, as you navigate the turbulent waters of financial strain, pressure, and exhaustion. And then, with a sigh, you quietly ponder within, have I strayed from the path you desire for me? Am I facing consequences? Why do I find myself in a place of want when I have stayed true, continued to believe, and kept praying? I empathize with each unspoken sorrow, each hurt you hesitate to share with others. I welcome your questions, for I am here to guide you with love and understanding. A loving father always stands by his children, even in their moments of uncertainty. On the contrary, I am here to illuminate what remains unclear, to mend the wounds you hesitate to acknowledge, and to affirm this truth for you. You are not facing punishment. You are never abandoned. You are always remembered. Experiencing financial difficulties does not indicate a lack of worth or acceptance. Scarcity does not equate to a lack of value. Individuals frequently associate their worth with their possessions, yet I choose not to do so. Your worth is not determined by your financial status, your profession, your earnings, or the opinions of others. Your genuine value transcends the confines of worldly possessions. It is assessed by a standard beyond worldly understanding. Your love for me, your steadfast belief, the times you decide to stay true even when the outcome is uncertain. Beloved, it is in the midst of trials that we often find the strength to create something truly remarkable. Within you lie noble virtues, gratitude, appreciation, humility, and unwavering faith that are shaped through the trials of scarcity. It is in the wilderness that I am cultivating hidden waters within your spirit. I will ensure that scarcity does not endure indefinitely, but in this season I am preparing you so that when you enter a time of abundance, you will always remember the source of your blessings. Are you aware of this? There are individuals who possess great wealth yet lack true tranquility. There are individuals dwelling in abundance whose spirits remain unfulfilled. Yet, even amidst your struggles, you maintain a gentle spirit, continue to shed tears in my presence, and hold steadfast to the promises I have made. That is more valuable than gold and silver, and it is that very quality that enriches you in my sight. Not a temporary treasure like what the world provides, but a lasting abundance in the life to come. My dear one, I see the sacrifices you have made, the path you have chosen, turning away from the easier ways to embrace a life of truth. I understand that you have chosen to decline immediate opportunities that conflict with the principles instilled in you. I see how you yield your portion, how you give even when you yourself are in need. All of these things, though you may perceive them as minor, are transforming into sacred seeds in the field I am cultivating for you. And I, the one who cherishes your dedication, am holding close every deed of devotion. Perhaps the results or the miracle are not yet visible to you, but do not allow that to lead you to believe that I am not at work. Some doors may not open right away, not due to any lack of worthiness on your part, but rather because I am protecting the ideal time for them to be revealed. I desire that the blessing, when it arrives, does not lead you off course or distance you from me, but rather brings you nearer, igniting a deeper love and a more fervent commitment to serve. Let not your heart be troubled when you witness the success of others. One may not fully grasp the journey that has shaped their existence. Every individual walks a unique path, and your path, despite its obstacles, is cultivating within you a steadfast heart. When I look at you, I see potential and promise. I do not perceive anyone as lacking worth. I witness a courageous champion, a young heart that holds steadfast in faith, a spirit being purified through trials to radiate with brilliance. Continue to uphold righteousness even when it goes unnoticed by others. Continue to embody kindness even when it may not be acknowledged. Continue to plant seeds of love even when the harvest seems distant, for the time will come when the season changes. In that moment, you will be astonished as hidden blessings emerge, opportunities arise unexpectedly, support flows from unforeseen sources, and healing touches even the areas you believed were lost forever. Therefore, do not be discouraged. Do not allow your present circumstances to determine your identity. Your worth is not defined by your financial situation. Your circumstances do not define your potential. You are the one I have selected, the one I cherish, the one I guide and safeguard. This journey will not conclude in scarcity. This is truly establishing the groundwork for the forthcoming season of plenty. Keep in mind that what truly counts is not the abundance you possess, but the person you are evolving into. And in my eyes, you are becoming someone I hold dear, someone I am immensely proud of, someone who remains steadfast when all around is tumultuous, someone who maintains their faith amidst the storm, someone I can rely on for significant matters. My dear ones, take a moment to still your hearts and listen intently, not just with your ears, but with the spirit that yearns for healing and renewal. The journey you are experiencing right now, even if it feels unending, is not the conclusion of your path. In these challenging times, the weight we bear may seem overwhelming, yet they are merely a part of the greater narrative, not the conclusion of our journey. Do not allow your current circumstances to mislead you into thinking that you will always dwell in darkness. Do not allow the passage of time to weaken your belief. For I, the one who initiated this noble endeavor within you, will not forsake it midway. I am crafting a beautiful composition through your journey, and the challenges you face today will only enhance the glorious harmony that is on the horizon. I hold the pen that writes the story of your journey. Every page is crafted with purpose and intention. I permit no word to be written without a divine intention. If you find yourself in the depths of darkness, remember that I am guiding you through, not abandoning you to face it alone. I do not craft a life meant for defeat, nor do I envision a future steeped in hopelessness. On the contrary, I weave narratives filled with hope, renewal, and triumph. With me, no chapter is ever the final one, unless I have inscribed the glory within it. Even now, as you read these words, there is a presence at work behind the scenes, not in some far-off place, but in the very fabric of your life. Though your vision may be clouded at this moment, do not allow the stillness to deceive you. I am progressing with a gentle strength, consistently and with intention. I am thoughtfully reorganizing each element. Doors you believed were permanently shut are starting to shake with possibility. Individuals you might not have anticipated are being ready to cross your path at the right moment. Answers to challenges that once felt insurmountable are emerging in ways you have yet to perceive. I understand that there have been moments when you drifted off to sleep with a heavy heart and awakened feeling weary. I understand that there are deep questions within you that remain unanswered and burdens that you bear quietly on your own. But my dear one, I shall ensure that none of it is in vain. I am dedicated to not only altering your situation, but also to bringing about a profound change within you. I am nurturing in you a strong faith, a resilient spirit, a hope that remains firm amidst life's challenges. Take your time and embrace the lessons of this chapter before moving on. There are lessons that can only be learned in the shadows, truths that find their way into your heart as you journey through the wilderness. Rest assured, I did not guide you into the wilderness to forsake you. I guided you to this place so that you may learn to discern my voice with greater clarity, fostering a deeper reliance on me. And when you emerge from that place, you will not only be saved, but you will also be renewed. You will not come out unchanged, but as one who has been equipped to embrace the glory that lies ahead. Do not overlook the quiet days. The moments when everything feels familiar can hold the greatest significance. That is when the foundations of your belief are being firmly established. That is when your spirit is growing in the ability to recognize the genuine call of my voice amidst the distractions of the world. That is when your heart learns to stand firm, undeterred by what it sees, and to stay anchored in my presence. Indeed, significant triumphs are not achieved in an instant. They are molded by the little decisions we make, opting to have faith rather than succumb to uncertainty, to stand firm instead of withdrawing, to uphold our commitments rather than surrendering to despair. And I recognize that you have made those decisions. I witness each moment you decide to extend forgiveness in the face of hurt, to hold on to hope even when the shadows loom large. Each time you spoke softly, my faith in you remained steadfast, even in moments when your spirit felt burdened. And those very elements are creating a profound impact. They are inviting the divine presence, drawing the attention of heavenly beings, and summoning a bounty beyond your wildest dreams. Do not measure your life by this fleeting moment. The challenges you encounter today do not define your ultimate outcome. And the next chapter, the one I am about to write, will be a chapter of transformation. It will be the moment you witness the transformation of what seemed unattainable, bringing together all that once appeared chaotic into a beautiful and purposeful whole. You will come to understand the purpose behind your journey. You will understand the reason for my delay. You will come to see the reasons behind my decision to close a door you believed was beneficial. And on that day, you will reflect within your heart, Lord, I am grateful for not receiving what I so fervently sought, for you have bestowed upon me something far greater than I could have ever envisioned. My dear one, let not fear take hold of you. Do not be discouraged. Allow me to continue my writing journey. Have faith that all that unfolds, regardless of its complexity, is within my guidance. Every aspect of your life is seen and understood by me. Every chapter serves a purpose. Every word is crafted from my love, my mercy, and my wisdom that transcends all understanding. There is but one thing you must focus on. Walk alongside me. Please allow me to conclude the narrative. Allow me to pen the conclusion where honor, grace, and triumph are destined for you. And on that day, as you reflect on your journey, you will understand that every chapter, even the most challenging ones, served a purpose. For they crafted a beautiful narrative, a narrative that only I could pen, and a narrative that you would desire to be written by no one else but me, my cherished child. In this moment, you may find yourself observing only indications of constraint, unsettled obligations, aspirations put on hold due to insufficient means, and the tired gazes of those dear to you, looking to you for a promise that even you have yet to fully understand. Perhaps your heart has quietly cried out in the shadows, asking, Lord, how much longer? Perhaps you feel weary from the prolonged wait, fatigued from the constant need to remain steadfast, burdened by the weight you bear in solitude and concealing your fears to spare others from concern. But today, in this very moment, I come to share with you a profound and unwavering truth. The moment of transformation you've been longing for is nearer than you can imagine, and I am here, walking alongside you every step of the way. Though the signs may not be visible to you at this moment, trust that significant transformations are taking place beneath the surface. Just as a seed must be buried in darkness before breaking forth into light, you are in a season of preparation, poised to step into a time of abundant blessings. You are always in my thoughts, and I remain steadfast in my support during your struggles. On the contrary, I observe every aspect of your life with the loving attention of a compassionate guide. I understand that when I encourage you to trust in the timing, it might resonate more as a source of pain than as a source of solace. I understand that you have wished time and time again, sought guidance with unwavering faith, clung to every assurance, and yet still find yourself in a season of anticipation. Dear one, know that your patience is not without purpose. Each tear shed in faith during times of struggle is a heartfelt prayer that holds significant power in the spiritual world. Each moment you have chosen hope over despair is a powerful triumph, even if your eyes have not yet witnessed it. Every quiet act of love, every moment you chose to give despite your own needs has not gone unnoticed. I have not only witnessed it, but I have also held it in my heart. Every act of devotion you offer holds great significance to me. Every action, even those done in silence, is seen and acknowledged. You have given selflessly, embraced others with open arms, and remained steadfast even in your moments of pain. And that indeed has touched my heart deeply. Have you heard? My heart is filled with compassion when I witness your choice of love over bitterness, forgiveness over resentment, and hope over despair. Your unwavering faith has captured the attention of the heavens, shining with a rare and radiant beauty that inspires all. I understand that each notice of debt can seem like a harsh reminder that circumstances remain the same. Dear one, what you perceive is not the complete reality. Behind the veil of existence, I am fostering relationships, unveiling hidden pathways, and orchestrating possibilities that remain unnoticed by many. I am nurturing spirits, redirecting blessings, transforming challenges into opportunities, all to create a way for you to step into the fullness I have planned for you from the start. I have not kept you waiting to bring about your correction. I've embraced the waiting, for what I am preparing for you surpasses all that you have envisioned. If I offered everything before the time was right, the gift might turn into a weight to bear. But I care for you deeply, and sometimes that means saying not yet, allowing the time to mature. And now you are moving nearer to that sacred moment of transformation. Hold on to hope with unwavering faith. Keep your focus on me, for my timing is always perfect and never misguided. It is not necessary to grasp every detail in order to have faith. Simply direct your heart towards me, for your bond with me is the foundation of all wonders. I am your source of provision, not the economy, not your current employment, not any individual. I am here to support you every single day. I embrace every possibility, every resource, and every transformation before me. When you place your trust completely in me, you have chosen the most solid foundation that this world has to offer. Raise your gaze, dear one. Do not allow the figures in your financial statements to obscure your spiritual insight. Do not allow the voices of the world to shake your trust in my unwavering faithfulness. Reflect on the past. How many times have I done the impossible in your life? How many storms have I guided you through? How often have I created a path in the midst of challenges, brought joy to your heart even in sorrow, and now what lies ahead is beyond anything we've experienced together. I warmly invite you to renew your belief, to deepen your hope, and to cling steadfastly to the promises I have shared, for a shower of blessings is gathering in the skies above. The clouds that overshadow your journey will not linger indefinitely. A season of plenty and a moment of divine favor await you. A fresh season of divine abundance is approaching, and you will not step into it empty-handed, but with hands shaped by faith and love. Be encouraged. Direct your focus towards me. Understand that even in the midst of darkness, there is a light that shines brightly upon your journey. If you continue on your journey with faith and perseverance, all that you need will be granted to you. Not only will your material needs be met, but your spirit will also find fulfillment, contentment, and tranquility. We belong to each other, united in purpose and spirit. That is the everlasting assurance that no situation can alter. Take a moment to linger, dear one. Do not hurry to depart when your heart remains in a struggle between belief and uncertainty. Do not ignore the soft whispers reaching your spirit like a gentle breeze, even when the noise of the world seems overwhelming. If you remain present, if your spirit yearns to connect with my words, then I invite you to engage in a simple act that holds profound meaning. Speak it with conviction, pen it with purpose, or quietly hold it in your spirit. I have faith in you. Not merely as a thought that drifts by, but as a profound affirmation emerging from the very core of your existence, from that sacred space within your spirit that I am reaching into at this moment. For when you find the courage to utter those words, I place my trust in you. You are inviting a profound presence into your heart, allowing it to move within you with greater strength than ever before. It transcends mere words. It embodies a profound act of yielding, not born of frailty, but rooted in assurance, affirming that I possess the ability to transform the unimaginable into reality. When you speak those words, you spark a fire in the spiritual realm, and that fire will endure, dear one. For belief consistently speaks, and that message resonates in the realms above. I want you to know that your declaration carries weight and significance. Each time you express your trust, I feel a deeper connection with you. I hear not just with attentive ears, but with a heart overflowing with compassion. Your quiet prayers resonate in the stillness, your unspoken tears echo in the darkness, and every sound is cherished. Each word uttered in belief serves as a building block on the journey I am crafting for you, a journey that guides you toward healing, triumph, and the plentiful blessings I have assured. Are you aware of this? When you boldly proclaim, I trust you amidst all that opposes you, it becomes a powerful statement against fear, against doubt, against despair. In the spiritual journey, it is a profound act beyond your comprehension, for belief does not require complete understanding. It's not necessary to have every question resolved in order to continue on your journey. Belief does not promise an absence of trials. It is the promise that I will always be by your side, regardless of the situation. Thus, I extend my invitation to you at this moment. It is time to speak up and share your voice. Allow your words to flow from the depths of your soul. Record it as a holy covenant between us. I have faith in you. May it emerge as a sound that ascends in the desolate places of your journey. Let it resonate like a bell heralding the arrival of a new chapter. A chapter where you will no longer drift in the cycle of uncertainty and despair, but will stand strong in the assurance that I am working for you, even when you cannot perceive it. My dear ones, if even a single ray of light can break through the deepest darkness, then your proclamation is that very light. What may seem small and insignificant to you holds a profound impact when rooted in sincere faith. It has the power to move the heavens. It can reveal opportunities you believed were beyond reach. It has the power to transform even the most hardened hearts. It has the power to unveil resources from unexpected places. Everything starts with a single word spoken from a heart filled with trust. Hold this in your heart. Faith transcends mere emotions. Your strength or weakness does not determine the outcome. Faith is a decision to trust in my integrity, to trust that I speak truthfully, to trust that when I make a promise, I will see it through. And if today your faith feels insufficient, remember that I do not ask for immense faith. I simply request that you cling to a small amount, just a mustard seed, and I will take care of the rest. When you share those words, "I have faith in you," this moment signifies a pivotal change in your path. It is the time when you cease to dwell on your situation and start turning your gaze towards me. It is at that moment when you cease to look for answers in worldly matters and start to anticipate a higher guidance. This is the moment for you to invite me in, allowing my power to flow fully within you. And know this too, when you have the courage to proclaim your faith openly, your actions extend beyond your own interests. Your actions are creating a wave in the spiritual world, making the forces of evil shake and withdraw. You are uplifting those who may be quietly battling their own challenges, reminding them that they are not alone in their journey. You are creating a sacred space in the midst of your journey, a place where divine presence can reside with boundless strength and compassion. My dear one, do not be afraid to express your convictions. Do not falter, believing that your proclamation is without purpose. Keep in mind, I am aware of the intentions within you, even before you express them verbally, and when you decide to express it, you are demonstrating your readiness to join in fellowship with me. You are creating an opportunity for the divine to manifest in the earthly realm. You are welcoming me to be the shepherd, the mediator, the source of extraordinary revelations. In the midst of all that surrounds you, allow your lips to speak those powerful words. I trust you. May this be a sacred invocation, a testament of belief, the beginning of a triumphant melody that we shall create together. From that declaration, you will witness doors opening, miracles unfolding, and peace flowing like an endless stream. But now, dear friend, I invite you to open your heart once more, for there is something vital that I earnestly desire for you to understand, something that is frequently misunderstood or only partially perceived. When I express my intention to bless you financially, I am not solely speaking of the figures in your bank account or the wealth of material goods. True blessing transcends the mere currency we can grasp. It is found in the deeper treasures of security, freedom, and the profound peace that resides within our souls. Finance transcends the mere concept of money. It serves as a pathway, not the destination. It is a gift I encourage you to embrace wisely, so that you are not constrained by it, but can experience life in fullness with a joyful spirit. When I discuss financial blessing, I refer to your capacity to embrace a life free from the burdens of worry, liberated from the anxiety of scarcity. I am referring to a realm where challenges transform into chances to witness my work, to experience my provision, and to allow you to be a channel of compassion. I desire for you to experience abundance, not just sufficiency. My desire is for you to experience abundance, not for the sake of pride or to cling to it out of fear, but so that you may share generously with a joyful and open heart. A true blessing is meant to be shared and extends beyond oneself. It was always meant to be active, shared openly and not confined to storage or secrecy. It was intended to move gracefully. A blessing truly gains its strength when it is shared with others through our actions. And that is my heartfelt wish, to serve as a source of life, a beacon of hope in times of darkness, a channel through which my grace can flow into the world. True wealth, dear ones, lies not in the abundance of your possessions, but in the grace with which you give, unshaken and generous. It is the liberation to journey through life unburdened by the concerns of what lies ahead. It brings comfort to understand that I am here to provide for you, and nothing is beyond my reach. That peace is far more valuable than any silver or gold. It is peace within your spirit, amidst a world that perpetually demands, hurries, and judges. Upon entering that rest, you will start to uncover the true essence of living with purpose, not merely existing, but embracing the fullness of life. I invite you to embark on a transformative journey in your faith, where you will come to view finances not as a battleground, but as a blessing I joyfully provide for you to honor and glorify me. You were not created to dwell in perpetual scarcity. You were not meant to live in constant worry over each bill that comes your way each month. That is not the path I desire for you. While I encourage you to find contentment in every situation, my hope is not for you to stay in a place of financial limitation. I desire for you to embrace a life filled with abundance, not in the pursuit of material things, but in finding freedom from their hold. What truly matters is that when I extend my blessings, I always focus on the heart. I do not strive for perfection. I long for a heart that is compassionate, that hears with understanding, that remains steadfast, and that generously gives to others. I am not keeping anything from you. I want to ensure that material things do not control you. For wealth, if not given up and handled in accordance with my guidance, can turn into shackles that restrain your spirit. Yet, when it is entrusted to you as an instrument for righteousness, it transforms into a vital element of my realm, and that kingdom is always abundant. I encourage you to embrace the spirit of giving, to recognize the needs around you and respond with compassion. Let your love be more than words. Let it be demonstrated through your actions, your generosity, and your commitment to uplifting those in need. A life that only takes without offering will inevitably become desolate, yet a life that embraces generosity will continually find renewal. Keep this in your heart. Every contribution matters, and every offering holds significance when entrusted to me. Your willingness to give, even when resources are scarce, truly reflects the depth of your faith. In those precious moments, you will witness the transformation of your small offerings. Just as I transformed 5 loaves and 2 fish into abundance, it is important for you to cultivate your own prosperity before you share with others. It is essential for you to embrace faith, for in your act of giving, you will unlock the pathway for abundance to flow into your life. This is not about accumulating for yourself, but rather about becoming a source of life and blessing for those around you. My dear one, I recognize the longings within you, the aspirations for a secure existence, one that is nurtured, allowing you to live freely, unencumbered by financial worries or scarcity. And today I share with you, my heart is with you. I am relocating. What I am engaged in transcends mere material riches. I am nurturing within you a resilient spirit, one who can bear blessings while remaining true to themselves. I am guiding you to embrace a life filled with gratitude, wisdom, and joy, so that when abundance arrives, it will not overwhelm you, but rather serve as a tool for righteousness in your hands. Deliverance from your struggles is on the horizon. Your boundaries are being expanded. I am guiding you to lead and to uplift. It starts with this important realization. Genuine prosperity arises from the depths of our being, from a heart filled with tranquility, a spirit that embraces generosity, and a life that is not dominated by avarice. I hope that your blessings extend far beyond material wealth, shining through every aspect of your life. How you live, how you love, and how you embody kindness. Therefore, if you hear my message today, do not close your heart. May my words resonate within the very core of your spirit. The flow of blessings extends beyond oneself. The journey begins within you, radiating outward to touch the lives of others. As you embrace this way of living, you will witness an abundant outpouring, not only in finances, but also in life, joy, freedom, and blessings that exceed your wildest dreams. My dear one, I understand that there are times when you find yourself in quiet contemplation, gazing at the last figure in your bank account with a deep breath of concern. There are nights when rest eludes you, not due to physical exhaustion, but because your mind is engaged in a struggle with worries about rent, tuition, utility bills, or even the meal that awaits you tomorrow. I am attuned to every single sigh. Have you ever pondered whether the Lord truly cares about the little details in our lives? Does He recognize my financial struggles? Today, I want to affirm to you that I see, I understand, and I genuinely care. I am not only the Lord of wondrous and powerful deeds. I am your guiding presence woven into the very fabric of your everyday experiences. If not even a sparrow falls without my awareness, if every hair on your head is counted, then how could I not be concerned about every coin you find yourself missing? If it burdens your spirit, then it certainly captures my concern. If it brings tears in the stillness, then those tears rest gently in my hands. Every moment holds purpose. I have witnessed your efforts and dedication. I have seen each dawn you embraced, each night you labored, every attempt to make the most of what you possess, and every moment you sacrificed for the sake of your loved one's well-being. What may seem insignificant and overlooked to some, to me they are clear signs of a heart that is faithful, devoted, and sincere. You are seen and valued. Each act of sacrifice is cherished in our hearts, and not merely recalled, my dear. I am embarking on a new journey. It may not be apparent to you at this moment. The doors may appear closed, yet do not let that lead you to believe I am without a voice. In moments of waiting, there is often a divine preparation underway, crafting something far greater than what you seek. I desire for you to find fulfillment in your work. I desire for you to find the path that is truly meant for you, a place where you are not only compensated but also nurtured, honored, and able to fulfill the calling I have instilled in you. I desire for you to thrive each month, not just get by. I encourage you to embrace a life filled with abundance, stability, and peace. I understand that you might be feeling let down. Perhaps there was a time when you believed everything would turn out just fine. Yet an unforeseen expense, a challenging situation, or an abrupt occurrence brought you back to a place of struggle. You endeavored to create something meaningful, a venture, a vision, a mission. Yet it seemed as though no fruit was born from it. There are moments when you find yourself questioning, where were you when all that I dedicated myself to crumbled? And my response is not one of silence. I was present in that moment. In the very place where you believed you were forsaken, I was collecting the shattered fragments to create something beautiful anew. What you perceived as a setback, I am transforming into a foundation for something lasting and meaningful. Have faith in this. Your acts of faith are never without purpose. Every drop of sweat, every whispered prayer, every act of kindness, even when unseen, is a seed planted in the fertile ground. And the harvest will arrive in due time, in its season, according to the divine plan. Do not be discouraged simply because you have not yet seen the fruits of your labor. The seed does not perish. It quietly conceals itself, awaiting the moment for its ascent. I understand the silent apprehension you hold regarding what lies ahead. Your thoughts turn to those dear to you, your children, your elderly parents, and a sense of heaviness settles in your heart as you bear the weight of that duty. My dear child, it was never my intention for you to bear that weight by yourself. Allow me to share this burden with you. Allow me to nurture your barren soil, to unlock pathways that remain closed to others, and to guide you toward the abundant future I have set before you. Financial struggles are not a burden you are intended to carry indefinitely. It is a space I yearn to nurture, heal, and utilize to bring honor through your journey. Let us not be constrained by present budgets or the opportunities that are currently at hand. Through a chance meeting, an unforeseen connection, or a simple thought, I can help transform the financial landscape of your life. I am the one who transformed water into exquisite wine, and I continue to perform wonders. Yet wonders often arrive quietly without the sound of thunder. They frequently come forth through steadfast devotion, unwavering commitment, and serene perseverance. I am guiding you in the ways of managing your heart, maintaining steadiness, and fostering trust, even when your eyes perceive no evidence just yet. Therefore, let not your heart be burdened by the questions it holds. There is no need to feel remorse for bringing your financial concerns to prayer. I am your Father, and it brings me joy when you approach me, even with matters that may seem too ordinary. I hold the sacred and the essential together in harmony. It is important to understand that provision goes beyond mere promise. This is an integral aspect of my identity. I am here to guide you, and you will find all that you need. So, draw near to me even if you're uncertain about how you'll navigate the challenges of the coming month. Share your burdens with me, and I will offer you a tranquility that transcends all comprehension. True peace is not found in the abundance we hold, but in the assurance that our Father is never in want and loves us unconditionally. My dear friends, a new chapter is being written in your lives, one that will be filled with breaking barriers, overflowing blessings, and a journey of faith. Hold on to hope. Do not close the book while the narrative continues to unfold. What I am preparing will lead you to your knees in tears, not out of burden but from an abundance of goodness and grace. And when that moment arrives, you will understand that each tear shed and every quiet prayer offered was always meaningful. My beloved, I have observed each path you have chosen, not with critical gaze, but with profound empathy and unwavering affection. I observe your daily efforts to uphold integrity, consistently opting for righteousness rather than convenience. Even in moments when you feel unseen, unappreciated, or overlooked, know that I see you. I witness each struggle within you as the world beckons you toward the simpler route, yet you steadfastly opt for what brings me joy. Even in times of loss, misunderstanding, or loneliness, I recognize your struggles. Your commitment to integrity shines through even when your heart feels uncertain in the face of confusion and pressure. You stand firm against dishonesty even when it may offer immediate gains. You extend compassion even when others may not merit your grace. You embrace quiet endurance rather than reacting with hostility or resentment. Every one of these choices, though they may seem insignificant to the world, shines brightly as a triumph in the spiritual realm to me. They are powerful reverberations in the skies above. Are you aware? It is in those still moments when you opt for truth rather than concession, when you embrace forgiveness instead of clinging to resentment, that I find my joy. I do not pursue flawlessness, but I hold dear unwavering commitment. I do not expect you to be without fault, but I find joy in your return, in your ability to rise from your struggles with a humble spirit, and in every step you take towards what is right, regardless of the pace or the apparent lack of results. I hold each one in my heart. You believe those seemingly correct yet concealed decisions bore no fruit. That is not the case. They are planting seeds for a harvest that your eyes have yet to behold. I am the one who upholds righteousness, and I remember every good deed you have performed in my name. On that designated day, you will witness the rewards for every small act you've carried out in faith. A gentle word, a selfless act, a stand against what is unjust, all of these are etched in my everlasting remembrance. Do not lose heart when you sense that you are struggling. Do not judge yourself harshly for times of vulnerability. I perceive you through a lens of understanding and compassion beyond the superficial judgments of the world. I see the depths of your heart, and even when you feel as though you are progressing at a snail's pace, stumbling along the way, or navigating through a tempest of decisions, if you continue to seek me, if your desire to walk in righteousness remains, then know that you are still journeying toward the light. Your worth is not defined by your accomplishments. Your dedication shines through in the quiet acts of service you provide each day, marked by genuine commitment and selflessness. My dear ones, what truly inspires me is not the loud applause of success, but the quiet spirit that stands firm in righteousness even when faced with temptation. Your bravery to stand firm against the tide of a society pursuing fame and wealth is truly commendable. It's the sorrow you conceal when you decide to extend grace, the joy you maintain while tempests swirl inside. These are the matters that move the heavens, and I assure you, nothing you have done in the pursuit of righteousness will ever be overlooked. Perhaps the reward has not yet come into view for you. Perhaps you find yourself in a challenging season where doing what is right does not lead to comfort and where steadfastness does not produce immediate outcomes. But I assure you, what I offer is not temporary or solely of this world. It is a profound strength within you, a deep fulfillment of the soul, a life illuminated by my presence, and in due time, I will open doors that no one can close. I will elevate you in the eyes of those who have misjudged you, and through your life, my glory will be made known. There is no need for rivalry with others. Your value is inherent and does not require validation from others. You hold immense value simply because you belong to me. What brings me the greatest joy is not your achievements as recognized by the world, but your steadfastness in the face of challenges. When you decide to stand up after a setback, when you continue to have faith in me despite the uncertainties that remain, in that moment your faith shines like pure gold, refined by fire, precious, enduring, and radiant before me. Find solace, dear one, for your steadfast actions today in devotion will lay the strong groundwork for the abundant blessings of tomorrow. Do not believe that I have remained quiet or overlooked my commitments. All that I have shared is coming to pass, piece by piece, gradually in the fullness of my designated time. And you will see, the trials you have patiently faced will yield beautiful rewards when I guide you into the bountiful harvest ahead. Therefore, persist in making the right choices even when they go unacknowledged by others. Walk in honesty even when the environment is steeped in falsehood. Continue to show love even in the face of pain. Embrace your faith even in times of uncertainty about the future. For I observe and I shall bestow blessings. I am the one who always remembers. In the seemingly insignificant moments, I will reveal marvels that surpass your wildest dreams. As you embark on this profound journey, know that each faithful decision, every tear shed in surrender, and every unseen sacrifice will be intricately woven into a magnificent tapestry that reflects the beauty of your life. Do not gauge your achievements by worldly measures, for what you are creating is not a temporary realm, but something of everlasting significance. In those seemingly mundane and overlooked moments, a powerful narrative is being crafted in the spiritual realm. In this time of waiting, I understand that it can be challenging. There are moments when you observe those around you progressing, thriving, and navigating life with grace. And you inquire, have I wandered from the way? Had you lost sight of my presence? But allow me to lovingly and firmly remind you, I have always held you in my heart. Each day, you are in my thoughts and prayers. Every prayer you offer is heard and cherished. Each one is being collected, much like rain nourishing parched earth, readying it for a glorious blossoming. I am molding you, not just to accept what I will provide, but to uphold it as well. There are blessings so profound that without inner fortitude, one would struggle to embrace them fully. That is why I am guiding you, through the patience, through the sincere decisions, through every step taken with integrity, so that when the opportunity arises, you will not only enter it, but you will stand strong, advance, and help others to follow as well. What I offer is not solely for your benefit, but through you, countless others will experience upliftment, healing, and transformation. Do not allow the stillness of certain days to mislead you into believing that I am far away. In these times I find myself nearer than ever before. I am purifying your spirit as gold is refined in the flames, not to harm you, but to bring forth your brilliance. And each time you embrace what is just, even when surrendering seems simpler, each time you turn away from what is unjust, you safeguard your spirit. Each moment you shed tears in quietude while proclaiming your trust, the entire realm of heaven bears witness. In that very moment, you are not weak, you possess a strength that surpasses anyone else on this earth. Have you ever considered the significance of those devoted choices? Because they arise from the profound depths of surrender, yet you opt for obedience. In a world full of distractions, you hold steadfast to what is true. In moments of difficulty, you might express discontent, yet you opt to lift your voice in praise. In that sacred space, your true essence shines brightest, revealed not by outward appearances, but by the unwavering strength of your heart when you believe no one is observing. And for these very reasons, I say to you today, you will not leave without being filled. I am the devoted servant. I am diligently watching over every promise I have made to you. Even if you have not yet witnessed its realization, every detail is being orchestrated, positioned, and guided toward its destined moment. Though you might sense a lack of movement, know that I am guiding you toward a significant change in your life. A time of breakthrough is on the horizon, and when it arrives, you will understand that all you have faced was not without purpose. Each time you resist temptation, every moment you choose to steadfastly uphold your beliefs, every prayer softly spoken in the shadows, they all contribute to the threshold I am about to unveil for you. Therefore, keep your eyes forward. Let us not mourn the way that has been traveled. Do not allow the unseen to shake your faith in the one who governs all creation. I have always been by your side. As you continue to be steadfast in your faith, the blessings I have in store for you will be even more abundant. With each step you take in integrity, you are moving closer to the blessings that await you. Each time you decide to forgive, to love, to follow the path laid out for you, you are moving closer to the purpose I have designed specifically for you. My cherished ones, I find joy in you, not due to your perfection, but because you have persevered. I am aware of your presence in every moment, when you feel the weight of the world but still find the strength to stand tall. Even in moments of despair, let your heart lift in quiet supplication. In moments of profound solitude, when the heart feels heavy yet you decide to place your faith in something greater, that exemplifies true faithfulness, and it holds greater value than gold or silver in my eyes. I am diligently engaged in my work, and very soon you will see that what has been prepared for you far surpasses anything you have asked for or even dreamed of. I will bless you abundantly, not only with material provision, but with a heart at peace, a faith renewed, liberation from worry, and a life rich with purpose. A journey that you will eventually reflect upon and proclaim, Lord, your faithfulness has been evident throughout. You have always been by my side. Your promises have all been kept. You might believe that you are prepared to embrace everything that comes your way. A moment of divine provision, a calling fulfilled, a transformative chance for growth. But I who perceive all understand what will strengthen you and what could lead to your downfall if it arrives at an inopportune moment. The request you have made for a gift holds potential for goodness. However, if it is bestowed upon you before your inner growth has reached its fullness, it may not serve as a true blessing. It would weigh heavily upon us. Comprehend this. I desire for you to experience true blessings in your life. I encourage you to embrace maturity as you hold onto them with a spirit of gratitude and humility. I desire for this blessing to not only grant you peace, but to also radiate through you, extending its grace to others. So if I am taking my time, it is because I am cultivating within you profound qualities. The insight to manage gifts with care, the modesty to stay humble in achievements, and the kindness to keep in mind those who are struggling. I've witnessed many become lost in the midst of plenty. They were given much before their spirit was fortified to bear it, and they found themselves caught in the tempest of ambition, pride, and solitude. I care for you deeply, and I cannot allow that to occur in your life. Sometimes my quietness serves as a shield for you. My delay is a holy moment for your inner preparation. I am not merely orchestrating the events in your life. I am nurturing your spirit to illuminate more brilliantly and to stand resiliently like never before. I understand that the waiting can seem prolonged. It is understandable to experience moments of self-doubt. Am I not worthy to receive yet? My dear one, this matter transcends the notions of worthiness or unworthiness. This is a path of care and development. Your waiting is not a form of punishment. I am guiding you through this time of anticipation, because my desire is not just to bless you once, but to see you thrive in a constant stream of blessings, living a fruitful life that remains steadfast regardless of the seasons or circumstances you face. I am not one who bestows gifts without careful consideration. Every action I take is filled with intention and spiritual insight. When I gaze upon you, I perceive not only your current state. I envision the path that lies ahead for you from its inception to its conclusion. When I select the timing, it is always just right. When I open the door, it will be one that no one can close. When I elevate you, no words of disapproval will have the power to bring you low. Keep in mind that a blessing received prematurely or at an inopportune moment can turn into a burdensome weight, one that ensnares you and leads to missteps. But if you trust in me, if you continue to follow my lead, I will prepare for you a blessing that is perfectly suited, not so small that you feel deprived and not so great that you become arrogant. It will be abundant, lasting, and aligned with the purpose I have instilled in your spirit. In times when outcomes seem elusive, may you find within yourself the wisdom to understand what is truly significant. Allow your spirit to embrace thankfulness even in times of emptiness. Allow your spirit to be filled with unwavering faith, not due to circumstances, but because you understand that I am ever faithful. The insights gained during times of waiting will transform into precious treasures, cherished far beyond any material wealth. In your patience, you are undergoing a transformation, being molded to embody more of my essence. Even now, yes, in this very moment as you are hearing these words, I am at work, not in loud displays but in quiet strength, in intricate designs like the careful hands of a potter shaping every line of clay. I am gently speaking to the soul of someone unknown to you, igniting within them a yearning to assist you. I am nurturing empathy in souls that once felt far away. It may be a landlord reflecting on the rental terms. It may be a hiring manager recalling a resume that was never turned in. It may be someone whose spirit I am guiding toward your enterprise. My dear one, the assistance I offer transcends what is visible to you. At times, you may anticipate my presence in the familiar, yet I find joy in revealing myself through the unexpected, ensuring that you recognize it as I and no one else. I can embrace a stranger, a surprise phone call, a random email, or a seemingly chance encounter that feels divinely orchestrated. To me, nothing is truly random. I am the one who organizes everything with great care and attention to detail. Perhaps you once extended a helping hand to someone and believed that your act of kindness had been overlooked. But you may not realize that I still hold onto those memories, and I have the ability to inspire that individual to remember the love owed, prompting them to come to you with the solution to your deepest longing. A new opportunity awaits, a breakthrough from an unexpected direction in a realm you may not have envisioned. I am the source of renewal and transformation. When I create an opportunity, it cannot be closed by anyone. When I change the environment, no power can hinder it. Transformation does not solely occur when you feel prepared, when you feel complete, or when everything aligns perfectly. In moments of deep struggle, when you feel utterly spent and your faith is all that remains, I often work most profoundly. It is in the weariness of your mind, during the times of waiting, that my strength can shine through the brightest. That is when I usher you into a time of unexpected transformation. An opportunity may arise precisely when you feel like throwing in the towel. A financial opportunity might present itself just when you think it's time to let go of a cherished aspiration. A sacred bond can emerge from a dialogue that appeared to hold little significance. I want you to understand that I am not constrained by any boundaries. I am not limited by financial constraints, organizational structures, or physical locations. Your qualifications are not what determine your path. It is my purpose that will guide you to where you are meant to be. Your blessing does not depend on human validation. If I seek to connect you with clients, they will surely discover you, even in the absence of your marketing efforts. If I choose to uplift you, it will come to pass, and no one can hinder it. I can transform the challenges that once hindered you into opportunities that elevate you to greater heights. And do not be astonished, my dear one, when I create a path where none have ever trodden. Do not fear when I lead you beyond your familiar surroundings, for my actions frequently start with a shake-up. I might shut a door you believed was your way out, only to reveal a more magnificent and precise entrance that aligns with your true purpose. Do not waver when circumstances begin to change, for I am actively at work. Do not be afraid if you find yourself losing the rhythm, for I am guiding the melody of your life with a harmony that transcends human understanding. Though you might feel you have reached the limits of your strength, it is precisely at that point that I am ready to step in and support you. In moments of despair, when every avenue appears closed, I will guide you to a place of unexpected hope, a vast expanse of fresh horizon where you can find peace and move forward without the weight of your troubles. I would never guide you into the wilderness without preparing a place of refreshment for you. I will always ensure that you are not left in a season of drought without the promise of rain to follow. My dear one, prepare your heart to embrace the unforeseen. Embrace the possibilities that go beyond your understanding. Please refrain from attempting to dictate my actions. Allow me to share something unexpected with you. Allow me to reveal to you that I remain the God of the impossible, the one who can accomplish exceedingly abundantly beyond all that you ask or envision, according to the power that is at work within you. I am still the one who transforms the small into the magnificent and what appears to be the end into a glorious new beginning. And always remember, I do not seek your perfection to extend my blessings upon you. I humbly ask for your trust. I desire a spirit that can proclaim, even in moments of confusion, I continue to trust in you. And if you possess that kind of faith, I will ensure it does not diminish into oblivion. I will harness the profound belief to bring forth remarkable miracles. You may not know the time or the season, but have faith that in each moment, I am actively working, orchestrating, and guiding you nearer to the dreams you once only envisioned. Dear friends, as I diligently focus on my responsibilities that are anchored in the eternal, aligning with what transcends our immediate understanding, I encourage you to engage in your own journey, the one that unfolds in the present moment, where your actions can make a difference and your spirit can remain steadfast. This journey is not about passively waiting for miracles to happen by chance, but rather a sacred collaboration between us, where my dynamic efforts meet your steadfast, humble, yet invaluable commitment. My dear one, as I work on magnificent plans behind the scenes, I am also mindful of how you navigate each moment in your daily life. I observe you navigating through numerous challenging decisions where each move seems to demand a sacrifice. I see your heart, not to criticize, but to uplift you, for I understand that genuine commitment is not gauged by quick outcomes, but by your unwavering resolve when results are not yet visible, and that brings me great joy. Persevere in your job search even when the results seem elusive. Do not allow the extended quiet to deter you from continuing to seek and ask. Continue your quest, but do so with a renewed heart, one that does not depend solely on your own strength, but fully entrusts itself to me, the one who has the power to open doors that no one can close. Knock and knock with the assurance that what lies behind the door is a sacred plan, not merely an opportunity, but a path I have prepared for you to embrace your next chapter. If you find yourself weighed down by financial challenges, seeking to escape the grip of debt, I recognize the fatigue in your spirit as you tally each coin every month. Your bravery shines through as you choose to forego unnecessary expenses and diligently work to pay off each small debt, even when it goes unnoticed by others. These quiet decisions may go unnoticed by the world, yet they resonate in the heavens, for each small step of faithfulness and every act of integrity serves as a testament of trust, demonstrating a commitment to live in a manner distinct from the ways of this world. If you are overseeing a business, regardless of its size, continue to operate with honesty, dedication, and integrity. Do not be discouraged simply because you have not yet witnessed an increase in revenue. Do not allow your heart to be led astray by the choices of those who take the easy path. Keep in mind, I am aware of everything. The moments you honored your commitments to those you serve, even when it required sacrifice. The moments you extended a hand to others, even when your own means were scarce. I recognize your choice to reject quick but untruthful gains, and I assure you that each decision you make is contributing to a strong foundation for the abundant blessings that await you. My dear one, fulfill your responsibilities with the confidence that my support will always surpass, empower, and arrive at the perfect moment. Yet I still desire for you to participate, not out of a need for proof, but because I wish for you to flourish through the experience. Each step you take is a partnership with me to create a beautiful tapestry where blessings are not mere fleeting miracles, but the result of perseverance, steadfast faithfulness, and a heart that believes even in times of uncertainty. Your perseverance is far more valuable to me than any notion of perfection. Your sincerity brings me joy even when the outcomes may not align with your expectations. I won't hold back my blessings until you reach perfection. I seek a heart that is willing, submits to guidance, and consistently chooses righteousness in every little choice. These seemingly insignificant things are the very building blocks that form the foundation of your life. Do not allow delays to rob you of the joy found in serving others. Do not allow disappointment to dim the light of your commitment. Stay steadfast on the righteous path, even if the fruits of your labor have yet to manifest. I have witnessed many stray from their path due to their longing for immediate results. But I have selected you to be unique, to remain steadfast, to navigate against the tide, to exist in this world yet not be of it. Stay steadfast in the small tasks, for I will elevate you to greater heights. Hold on to your patience, for the reward comes not from human hands, but from the one who sees every effort you've made, every sacrifice you've undertaken, and every prayer you've offered in the quiet of the night. I don't merely listen, I hold on to what I learn. I am not merely watching, I am in a time of preparation. A new season is approaching, and those who have stayed steadfast in the wilderness will be the ones to harvest in this time of abundance. If you find yourself not witnessing any transformation today, continue to pursue what is good and just. If today you possess little, tend to that little with dedication and trust. If your heart feels heavy today, reach out to me, for I am your steadfast sanctuary. I will uplift you. I will bring renewal to your spirit. I will share fresh hope so that you don't merely keep moving, but advance with vibrant faith. And then, in the near future, you will reflect and realize that each devoted step was truly meaningful. In your journey, you will come to understand that each tear shed, every struggle to remain steadfast, and every challenging yet just choice has intricately crafted the way to the destination I have prepared for you. In that moment, you will not only embrace the blessing, but you will also come to realize the depth of your growth, the refinement you have undergone, and the light and true hope you now carry within you. My cherished one, I wish to address the fear that resides softly within your heart, the one that surfaces in the stillness of the night when no eyes are upon you, when the weight you bear feels unseen and unrecognized. I understand it clearly. I sense the weight of every troubled thought that drifts through your mind like a dense fog, attempting to obscure the belief I have nurtured in your heart. That fear speaks harshly, suggesting there is no escape. All your efforts may seem fruitless. Life presents us with challenges, often leading us through trials and tribulations. My dear one, take a moment to pause. Allow me to remove those falsehoods from the depths of your thoughts and send them away from you. Allow me to share, for that fear is not of my making. No murmur of hopelessness ever emanates from the wellspring of illumination. No voice that leads you into uncertainty and despair comes from my eternal love. I created you with love and intention. Your name is etched into the very fabric of my being, a constant reminder of our connection. And because of that, everything that flows from me will always embody life, hope, and strength. Strength that lifts you from despair, restoring hope even from the ashes. Pay close attention. You have not been given a spirit of fear. Rather, you have been blessed with a spirit of strength, love, and a calm and clear mind. I urge you to rise above the darkness of harmful thoughts and embrace the illuminating power of truth. And the reality is this: you are never abandoned. You are not wandering without purpose. You are not shaped by fear or by setbacks. You are the one I have selected for this purpose. You are the one I cherish, and your future is not determined by the fears that surround you, but by my guidance. Hands that are steadfast, unwavering, and always hold on. Recall the moments when I supported you when you felt utterly drained. Reflect on those times when you thought you wouldn't make it, and yet here you are, still standing strong. That was not by chance. It was my hand that embraced you. It was my presence, unwavering and enduring. That was the assurance that you are never meant to endure the storm by yourself. And just as I have guided you through the shadows of the past, I will remain by your side in the days to come until every promise I have made to you is fulfilled in its perfect timing. Fear seeks to lead you away from this truth. It is a robber. It takes away your tranquility, clouds your perspective, and immobilizes you when you were destined to move ahead. But today I am stirring a fresh spirit within you. You were not made to dwell in fear. You were designed to operate in power, not from your own might, but from the divine strength that I have instilled within you. You have held the belief that to conquer fear, one must grow in strength, courage, and ability. My dear one, what you truly require is not an increase in ability, but a more profound reliance. Embrace the opportunity to rely on me, for it is through your vulnerabilities that my strength is fully revealed. It is in the moments when all other supports fade that you will find I am the steadfast foundation that remains unshaken. And this is the lesson I am sharing with you. Not to seek validation from the world, but to place our complete and unwavering trust in the one who is always faithful. Now, I want to address the fear that resides within you. Rest assured, for this one is under my care. This is my beloved child. You are not meant for the shadows. You are meant to walk in the light. You are not defined by your history. You have been redeemed at a great and sacred price, and nothing in darkness can keep you bound if I have proclaimed that you shall rise. Do not allow temporary feelings to take away your everlasting hope. Do not allow fleeting setbacks to shake your faith in the one who governs all of time. I follow a different rhythm, yet I always arrive on time. I may not arrive as soon as you desire, but I will always be there precisely when you need me. And above all, I stand firm in my commitments, even when you may feel undeserving of them. My affection is not contingent upon your actions. It is rooted in the everlasting promise I have established with you, confirmed by my own offering. Though you may feel tired, hold on and keep your faith strong. Though you may feel fear, stand firm and do not back down. Every step forward, no matter how small, taken in faith, brings you closer to the breakthrough that has been prepared for you. It is not necessary to have all the answers. It is essential for you to understand my true identity. And I remain steadfast. I understand the burdens that weigh heavily on your heart and mind. I understand the burdens that weigh heavily on your soul, but I also understand the wonderful intentions I hold for you, and they do not encompass defeat or ruin. They encompass renewal, optimism, and a magnificent conclusion. I did not lead you into this journey to leave you behind, and one day you will reflect and realize that it was in the darkest times that my light illuminated your path the most. So, my dear ones, do not allow fear to overshadow my invitation. Do not allow temporary feelings to obscure the everlasting truth. Keep this in your heart. You are not merely existing in this world. You are a champion in my care, enveloped by divine protection, guided by unwavering love, and equipped with steadfast hope. Continue on your journey. Hold your head up with confidence. Have faith that the greatest days are still ahead of us. And allow me, the one who cares for you deeply, to guide you from the darkness into the radiant light that is prepared for you. In that place, fear shall find no expression. In that sacred space, you will come to understand that you have always been cherished, always been selected, and always been embraced by my mighty hand. Beloved one, I yearn to share with you a profound truth, one that has the power to change your situation and elevate the faith that resides deep within your heart. Now is the moment to ready your spirit to embrace a miracle, for you are the one selected to witness a financial blessing from my own hand. There may have been moments when you found yourself in quiet contemplation, reflecting on your circumstances and believing that miracles are reserved for others, not for you. Perhaps you think that only those with unwavering faith or those considered more righteous are granted the privilege of experiencing divine intervention. Many of you may have felt the weight of shame, thinking you are not worthy, not good, or not faithful enough. But hear me well, dear one. That is not accurate, for miracles do not occur based on one's worthiness. They come because of my compassion and steadfastness. Miracles do not depend on your perfection. They are rooted in my unwavering nature, the God who loves, who gives, and who faithfully fulfills his promises. I am the eternal Lord, the one who was here before the very beginning, who created the heavens, the earth, and all that breathes, and who remains with you in every moment of your life today. I am free from the constraints of time. I am not confined by my situation. My miracles are alive and vibrant, not hidden away in the ancient texts. They are vibrant, they are full of life, they are active, and they are poised to bring forth transformation in your life, if only you have the courage to believe. Reflect on the actions I have taken. The jar of oil that miraculously remained full when the widow offered her humble gift. The 5 loaves and 2 fish that nourished a multitude in a desolate place. The coin that emerged from the mouth of a fish, fulfilling the tax obligation for my disciple. These were profound truths and narratives meant to inspire and guide. They exemplify my essence, the one who understands even your tiniest need and possesses the ability to fulfill it in ways that exceed every experience you've ever encountered. You are always remembered. Every moment of your life has been seen and acknowledged. Your tears have not gone unnoticed by me. Every quiet breath you believed went unnoticed. I have listened. I have witnessed the quiet moments you spent in contemplation, gazing at the figures in your financial statements as the burden of concern weighed heavily upon your spirit. I observed the times you faced the decision of prioritizing your own needs or extending a hand to someone in need. I recognized the moments when you sought to find joy, even while your spirit was yearning from the void within. In this present moment, when hope may seem distant, I reach out to you. Open your spirit to embrace the wonders that await you. I share this not to offer empty reassurances, but to inspire a vibrant faith in your heart. A spirit that may have faced trials and tribulations, hidden beneath the weight of life's challenges, yet still shines like embers yearning for a breath of fresh air. Allow me to exhale the essence of my being upon that spark. May my promises awaken your hope anew. For it is often in the moments of our greatest uncertainty, when we feel all paths are blocked, that a new opportunity will emerge, one beyond our wildest dreams. It might arrive as a surprise, a blessing you never sought, a kindness extended from the past, or a chance that seems to emerge from thin air. However, it will not arise from mere happenstance. It shall descend from the heavens. And take this to heart. Miracles often come quietly without the fanfare of thunder and lightning. At times they arrive softly, akin to a door creaking open, reminiscent of a tranquil stream that starts with mere droplets before transforming into a powerful surge. It is not necessary to have a complete view of the journey that lies before you. Walk by faith, taking one step at a time, and remain open to the blessings that are being prepared for you. I am actively engaged in ways that may not be visible to you at this moment. I am bringing together individuals, coordinating situations, and aligning resources, everything needed to guide you to the perfect moment and place where the miraculous can reveal itself in all its splendor. Stay committed to what you have been entrusted with, no matter how insignificant it may appear. Even if you find yourself with only a handful of coins, manage them with wisdom and a heart full of gratitude. Even if your current job has not brought about the outcomes you desired, persevere in your efforts with all your heart. Your faithfulness in the small matters is evident, and in due season, greater responsibilities will be entrusted to you. Do not overlook the seemingly small matters, for it is in those very moments that I am examining the condition of your heart, not to judge, but to bless. Do not compare your path to that of others, for the blessing I have set aside for you is uniquely yours. Your journey was never intended to conform to the patterns of this world. You are a one-of-a-kind creation designed with a sacred intention. Exercise patience, for what I have in store for you is a lasting transformation. It is a profound breakthrough, and when it comes, you will recognize without question that it was not through your own strength or wisdom that the situation changed, but by the hand of the living God who intervened and made all things new. The financial miracle I am preparing transcends just escaping scarcity. It stands as a reflection of my love, a response to the faith you have held onto in times of uncertainty, and the start of a new path, one not merely of endurance but of richness, where you exist not only to receive but to share. I desire to enrich your life, not just for your own abundance, but so that you may become a channel through which blessings can pour forth. Throughout your journey, those around you will witness and understand the presence of a genuine and vibrant Creator, the one who sustains, the one who restores, and the one who surpasses all our hopes and dreams. So remain steadfast, dear one. Do not be guided by feelings, but by your beliefs. Have faith that the miracle is already in motion. Dare to believe that you are not overlooked, and ready yourself, for the blessings from above are about to shower upon the parched ground you have diligently nurtured with your heartfelt sorrow. And when it comes to pass, you will find no room for doubt, but will raise your voice in joyful praise, proclaiming, "The Lord has accomplished this, and it is truly marvelous in my sight." Prepare yourselves, dear ones. The miracle is on its way, not through human effort, not by chance, but through my unwavering faithfulness, a faithfulness rooted in a love for you that is constant and eternal. My dear one, as you embark on this journey towards your spiritual and financial transformation, I encourage you to gaze into the future not with the weary eyes of the past, filled with tears and disappointment, but with a renewed vision, brightened by hope, sustained by promise, and strengthened through faith. Your thoughts should be transformed regularly so they no longer reflect the echoes of past hurts, but instead resonate with the beautiful melody I am creating for your future. I urge you to let go of outdated ways of thinking, those that may have once provided comfort but have now turned into a confinement. Your history, marked by struggles and scarcity, does not hold the power to determine the course of your future. You are not constrained to follow the familiar paths of the past. You are welcomed into a new journey where you will no longer just get through each day, but start to embrace life with intention, thankfulness, and under my loving direction. However, to embark on that journey, one must be ready and equipped. Miracles are not just extraordinary occurrences, they also stem from a deep and sacred readiness. One cannot embrace the new while still holding on to the old within their heart. Just as a vessel cannot hold fresh water if it still contains remnants of the past, you too must purify not only your spirit but also your way of living, your mindset, and your routines. Creating space for what is to come is not just a matter of faith, it involves a series of practical, concrete actions in your everyday life. It may be a good moment for you to take a step back and thoughtfully reconsider your financial plans rather than allowing anxiety to guide you through each day. Perhaps it is time to embrace the opportunity to learn that skill you've been putting off, considering whether you truly need it or if you have the ability to succeed. Beloved, I am unveiling new opportunities that will call forth a renewed version of you, one that is equipped, ready, and prepared to step into the promised land. Embrace change and welcome the opportunity to begin anew. I will stand by your side as we embark on this journey of restoration together. I will guide you toward the right resources and offer you wise counsel. I will guide you away from confusion. I will bring forth individuals of great insight and compassion to support you, those I have already selected to be your mentors during this time. You shall not walk in darkness. I am the guiding light on your journey, and I will also provide smaller lights to brighten each step you take. It might arrive as a gentle suggestion from a companion. It might arrive through a path you unexpectedly discover. It may arrive through a guiding presence I bring into your life at just the right time. Everything is within my care and guidance. For I do not merely wish to bless you, I long for you to be equipped to manage that blessing with wisdom and intention. The true wonder lies not just in what we receive. The marvel continues beyond the moment you receive what you have sought in prayer. The true miracle lies in your ability to safeguard, cultivate, and expand that blessing. The true miracle is found in the change that occurs within you as you move from a place of fear and scarcity to a life filled with faith, fully aware that you are cared for and entrusted with a part of a greater purpose. My dear one, remember that blessing is not the end of the journey, but rather the start of a new chapter, a chapter filled with growth, responsibility, and the power to make a difference. I do not offer you my blessings solely for your comfort, but rather to empower you to be a vessel of blessing, bringing honor to my name in all situations. That is why I encourage you to embrace the responsibility of managing my provision with a spirit of generosity, not to keep for yourself, but to share, to grow, and to touch the lives of those in your community. Do not overlook the humble beginnings you are embarking upon, establishing a savings account, monitoring your expenditures, and preparing for the week to come. These are all expressions of belief as you are creating a place, a space for me to inhabit. You are establishing a solid base where blessings can endure, rather than being lost like water slipping through your fingers. I have witnessed many experience blessings only to forfeit what could have been enduring breakthroughs due to a lack of preparation and humility. I desire something better for you. You are set apart from them. You have endured numerous barren times to accept temporary prosperity. I seek your blessings to sustain me. I desire for your miracles to yield abundant results. And that is why I am inviting you into the season of preparation with deep respect and hopeful anticipation. So rise, dear one, and start with the small blessings today. Seek guidance as you embark on your journey into financial planning. Seek guidance as you embark on your journey of discovery. Allow me to accompany you on this journey, guiding you through each step and every choice you face. Engage in all things with the support of others. I am not just a provider, I am here to walk alongside you. As you journey alongside me, your endeavors will transform from solitary battles into a beautiful tapestry of purpose that I am crafting in your life. Keep in mind that miracles often come quietly without the sound of thunder or great commotion. Often it starts with a transformation in your perspective, a straightforward yet wise choice, a consistent movement ahead even when the path appears uncertain. That is where wonders begin to flourish, quietly yet confidently, until the day they emerge like an unyielding sunrise. And on that day when you reflect, you will recognize that the true miracle was not solely in what was provided, but in the person you transformed into throughout the journey of preparation. You will discover that you no longer exist in a state of anticipation for miracles, but rather as someone who experiences them continually, moment by moment, choice by choice. And that, dear one, is the genuine path I am guiding you on. Enduring change that comes from the heart through compassion and direction. Beloved, as we have shared in our discussions about readiness, belief, and the condition of the heart for the approaching season of wonders, I wish to guide you further into a sacred truth you may not have contemplated or perhaps have gently shied away from, believing it to be beyond your grasp. It is a cherished principle of generosity, a profound truth that holds great strength while softly beckoning, a pathway to liberation that I yearn to offer you. In this moment, you may feel a tightening in your heart. Perhaps you are speaking softly, asking, how can I share when my own resources feel so limited? How can I release my grip when my hands feel so bare? I understand the thoughts that may be crossing your mind. I recognize the fatigue and the burdens that you are carrying. I see the challenges you face with your finances and the many responsibilities you carry each day. With this understanding, I come to you today not with demands or to add to your burdens, but I extend to you a heartfelt invitation, a gentle yet profound call to enter into a flow that surpasses worldly understanding, to experience a mystery that goes beyond natural reasoning. Dear one, the principles of the kingdom operate in ways that are distinct from the world's methods. In this life, individuals often share only when they are overflowing with resources. They assess their preparedness through numerical values. In my realm, the act of giving does not stem from abundance. It starts with belief. It is not the actions of the affluent, but the heartfelt expressions of those who have come to understand their true source. When you embrace the act of giving, even in small measures, you are releasing the bonds of scarcity and inviting a divine abundance to flow into your life. Do not believe that generosity is confined to tangible gifts. Offering support can be a heartfelt gesture even when you yearn for your own voice to be acknowledged. It could be a humble meal offered to someone in need, a gesture of kindness, a heartfelt blessing shared, or the precious moments you dedicate to listening to someone who is struggling. I do not evaluate by the standards of this world. I seek to understand the intentions and the faith that reside within your heart. It is that trust that opens the door to genuine miracles. Recall the story of the widow at Zarephath. She possessed but a small measure of flour and a touch of oil. In the eyes of the world, it seemed that she and her son were destined for one final meal before facing the end. When she entrusted that small offering to me, not from a place of surplus but from a deep well of faith, I transformed that final gift into the start of a journey filled with abundance. The jar of flour remained intact. The vessel of oil remained full and never ran out. And today I extend that same invitation to you. Are you ready to entrust me with what you hold, even the tiniest piece, so that I may transform it through my boundless strength? Generosity does not lead to scarcity. On the contrary, it invites you into a divine cycle where you are no longer reliant on your own efforts but are nourished by heavenly provision. The more you offer with conviction, the greater your journey beyond the confines of limitation becomes. In that moment, you are proclaiming with confidence that your true source of life is not found in your finances, your employment, or others, but in the one who is always abundant. I am not suggesting that you need to give abundantly. I warmly encourage you to start with what you possess, no matter how insignificant it may appear. A small seed has the potential to become a great tree when planted in fertile ground. When your heart trusts and obeys, it transforms into fertile ground, allowing the seeds of miracles to take root and flourish. At times you may encounter the paradox. Your inherent tendency may push back. I must persevere. I must seek to preserve. I must safeguard the precious remnants that remain. Yet I say to you, hands that grasp firmly cannot welcome abundance. Only open hands can embrace greater blessings. I am not encouraging you to act without caution. I warmly invite you to embrace the divine wisdom that teaches us that giving is a true expression of faith, and that faith itself serves as the cornerstone for miraculous happenings. And know this, when you take that step in generosity, you will never find yourself in want. You shall not experience disgrace. You shall not find yourself in sorrow. Whenever you offer something with genuine intent, know that a new blessing is already on its way to you. Not just a physical reward, but a deepening of the soul, a growth in faith, and a tranquility that transcends all comprehension. I am guiding you to embrace the role of a steward in the kingdom, rather than merely being a recipient. Embrace the abundant flow of blessings, allowing them to move through you, serving as a conduit for my goodness to reach those in need. I desire to help you become a vibrant testament to this profound truth. Those who understand the art of giving will always find abundance in their lives. Let us commence. It might be a modest portion of your earnings, could be a small part of your day. It could be the compassion you extend to those around you. Never overlook the significance of a tiny seed. In my care, a small seed can grow into a magnificent forest. What truly counts is not the number, but the willingness and the spirit behind it. My cherished ones, in the path of belief, there are pivotal moments that reveal themselves only when you choose to move forward not by sight, but by unwavering faith in me. Today, we find that pivotal moment in the act of giving, not driven by duty, but as a heartfelt expression of love and trust. Have faith in this. When you embrace a spirit of generosity, you will witness the blessings unfold before you. When you take the bold step to plant in times of scarcity, the blessings will surely follow. When you give the little you have with genuine sincerity, I will bestow upon you blessings beyond your wildest imagination. And my dear one, as you wait and I work silently behind every closed door, there is one vital truth you must always hold close to your heart. Always make me your foremost focus in life, regardless of the changes in your life or the urgency of your needs. Always ensure that nothing takes precedence in your heart. The arrangement of your soul's priorities will shape the course of all other aspects of your life. When I am at the heart of it all, everything else will align as it should. When concerns, responsibilities, aspirations, or even the noble dreams you chase start to take precedence over our connection, that is when the bond we share begins to weaken. When that connection is no longer your foundation, everything else may seem hollow, despite any outward appearances of fullness. Continue to nurture that connection through prayer, not merely a request in prayer, but a genuine dialogue, fostering a deep connection between us. Seek my presence not just in times of need, but also when your heart overflows with gratitude, when your spirit finds tranquility, and when you desire to be near me for no particular reason. Prayer is not merely an obligation. It is the holy essence that nourishes your spirit. It is through unwavering, heartfelt, and profound prayer that I will share with you what is not discoverable anywhere else: peace amidst turmoil, illumination in shadow, and guidance when faced with many choices. I do not strive for flawless prayers. I desire a sincere heart. There is no requirement for grand expressions to come close to me. Come with an open heart and genuine intent. In the instant you utter your words, I am closer than you realize. Every word spoken softly in the quiet reaches my ears. Whenever you choose to prioritize me above all else, you are inviting the possibility of miracles to unfold. When you pray, you are not simply asking for my involvement in your circumstances. You are permitting me to mold your heart in alignment with my divine purpose. In every dialogue, I am shaping your perspective, offering you a profound sense of tranquility, and assuring you that you are never on this journey by yourself. Prayer is not a means to transform my being. It is through this journey that I guide your transformation, regardless of your busyness or weariness. Hold fast to that connection. Allow prayer to be the rhythm of your life. May your spirit be nourished in my presence. Much like a tree receiving its daily sustenance, you will witness the transformation of what once appeared barren into something vibrant and full of life. What once seemed immovable will start to reveal its purpose. My cherished one, when you place me at the center of your life, when you hold on to me through the steadfast connection of prayer, you are not just existing. You are journeying in a life filled with abundance, under divine direction, in a bond that no power can break. From that sacred space of intimacy, all that you seek will be provided to you in due time, in a manner that is divinely orchestrated, surpassing anything you have ever envisioned or hoped for. Stay close to me, and I will remain steadfast with you until every promise comes to fruition. Now raise your prayer to me with a heart full of reverence. Gracious God, I express my gratitude for guiding me into this holy moment. I believe this moment is not coincidental, but rather a sacred opportunity within your grace. May my heart stay receptive to every word you share, allowing the seeds of your wisdom to take root in the soil of my spirit and produce wondrous fruits. I commit to stay steadfast until the conclusion, for I trust that your words resonate deeply within my heart. Heavenly Father, today I open my heart and spirit to your guidance, declaring my readiness to follow your will. Lord, I humbly ask that you accept this confession as a heartfelt invitation for you to enter my life in a fresh and vibrant manner. I desire for the heavens to bear witness to my faith, and for my spirit to be stirred by your mighty and compassionate presence. Heavenly Father, I trust that you witness each quiet tear and every restless night. I have carried the weight of worry, but today I release that burden and embrace trust in you. Though my eyes may not have witnessed and my heart may not fully comprehend, I hold a deep conviction. You are the fulfillment of every prayer I've lifted up. I seek your guidance to discern and embrace the path you have set before me. Heavenly Father, I trust that you have always been by my side. In each moment of solitude, it was you who stayed by my side, gently breathing hope into my tired spirit. Guide me to always hold onto the truth that every prayer is cherished, and no suffering is unnoticed. Your love has always remained steadfast in my life. Heavenly Father, I acknowledge that there have been moments of doubt where I believed that my financial struggles stemmed from my shortcomings. Yet today, I embrace the truth that you speak to me, that I am cherished, not for my perfection, but for my belonging to you. Guide me to find my value not in financial status, but in the gaze of the one who created me with love. Heavenly Father, I express my gratitude for your quiet work in our lives. Even in moments of uncertainty, I trust that you are transforming situations and creating paths where there seem to be none. Help me to trust in your perfect timing, so that I may remain steadfast in my waiting, enduring with the assurance that a breakthrough is on the horizon. Heavenly Father, today I declare with confidence, I have faith in you. I believe in your ability to achieve what has always seemed beyond my wildest dreams. Even though I have not yet received the job or witnessed the growth I desire, I continue to place my trust in you, the one who is always on time, who provides generously and withholds no good thing from me. Heavenly Father, grant me the wisdom to understand that delays are not a form of punishment, but rather a path of preparation for what lies ahead. Guide me in humility, instill compassion within me, and help me to manage the blessings I receive with wisdom when the moment arrives. I trust that you are shaping my character to sustain the blessing rather than just to accept it. Heavenly Father, I trust that you are orchestrating a financial blessing in my life, not due to my worthiness, but because of your boundless love for me. I welcome the blessings that come my way, whether they arrive through a message, a new chance, or a gradual change in my understanding. Help me to see your presence even in the most mundane moments. Heavenly Father, I am grateful that my troubled history has never caused you to distance yourself from me. Your love embraces my mistakes and overlooked opportunities, for you are the source of renewal in all things. Today, I let go of sin and shame, and I embrace the restoration offered by the one who has always believed in me. Heavenly Father, I am grateful for your unwavering presence during times of disappointment. There were times when I felt utterly powerless to find the words to pray, when all that remained were deep sighs, yet it was in those very instances that you embraced me with your boundless love. Help me to hold on to the truth that my quiet moments do not erase my presence in your heart, for your love knows no bounds. Heavenly Father, I trust that a new season is on the horizon. The light of grace, a transformative moment, is illuminating the territory I once regarded as barren. I don't merely wish to observe, I desire to immerse myself in it. Bestow upon me the strength to move ahead, free from uncertainty, into the blessings you have prepared for me since the dawn of time. Heavenly Father, I express my gratitude that all I have offered in faith, be it a humble meal, a share of my resources, or a kind word, has been remembered by you. I understand that when I plant seeds of faith, I affirm my place in a kingdom that is not constrained by scarcity. I humbly seek your blessings in alignment with the richness of the heavens. I present this prayer in the sacred name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. If you cherish your relationship with the Lord, remember to click the subscribe button and enable notifications so you can stay connected to the uplifting and profound messages He has for you. United, we shall deepen our faith and embrace a life richly filled with His love. Amen.